Track reviews.
Hey everyone, Anthony Fantano here, internet's busiest music nerd. I hope you are doing well. And I don't know if you guys have been following this odd Mario Judah saga having to do with Playboi Carti as of late, but it's easily one of the weirdest things I've seen on the internet in the music world in a while. Now, if you're unfamiliar with Mario Judah, you don't know who this guy is, I would check out the song Die Very Rough. It's a super viral single that came out a little earlier this year that features a cross-section of influences coming from hip-hop and trap, but there's also some elements of alternative and new metal and goth metal in there too. The guy is really a mix of sounds and aesthetics, and I really respect the combo. It's something that a lot of people have been gawking at, but I think there's some serious and cool artistry behind a lot of what he's doing. And I think as a result of that song, I and many people were kind of sitting back waiting for more singles to drop, mixtape at some point. Maybe he would cool his jets and have a really big 2021, maybe become a double XL freshman, something like that. You know, he's one of those artists that certainly has that kind of potential, that up and coming viral kind of potential. And instead of concentrating on kind of the next big single drop in a very, I guess, a typical way, Mario Judah has instead been sinking so much time and effort into his social media trying to get Playboi Carti to drop his new record. And at first, I think people thought it was funny, and then it sort of escalated into a series of threats where he was saying that I'm going to drop a whole lot of red. I'm going to drop this record. I'm going to put it out for you because you are refusing to put it out.
Hey, bro, where the fuck is whole lot of red at, Playboi Carti? Post it now!
Part of me thought this was just like a really weird experimental promotional rollout for the new record. But then Mario went out and dropped a new track. Biya is the title of it. And while it's not a Carti song, it's a Mario Judah song. It sounds like a Carti song. I don't exactly know what the hell is happening at this point. Are you basically like bodying Playboi Carti in his own lane purely as a way of getting attention on you? Are you really just a hardcore Carti fan and you're trying to get him to put out his music, and you think that the threat of somebody copying him so well and almost like taking up his lane in a way is going to hurry up that process? I don't really know. I really have no idea like what is the end all, the be all, what is the motivation behind all of this? And I don't really know at this point, like, how deep is Playboi Carti into all of it as well? Because he doesn't really seem to have addressed much of it, despite all of the attention that it's getting. I mean, personally, if I was an artist and this was happening to me, somebody was like literally impersonating my sound and like, building their own brand off of it, it would be concerning. It would certainly be concerning me. If it was taking me months to drop the new Jay-Z review and somebody came through and was like, I'm going to put it out for you, and then did like a superior Jay-Z review dressed as me and did it in my style or whatever, and people were enjoying that Jay-Z review instead, I don't know, that would freak me out a tad. It would freak me out a little bit, I think. But yeah, I really have no idea like where the hell all of this is coming from. This is one of the strangest things and yet also genius things I think I've ever seen an up-and-coming artist do. And we live in an age where up-and-coming artists are just doing tons of weird, desperate, self-deprecating shit on social media in order to get attention, like really making total fucking clowns of themselves. But Mario Judah, I think, is going about it in a pretty smart way. I don't know how much effort he's putting into a lot of this stuff, but from the looks of this track and the music video that's attached to it, it seems like a lot. And if he has another thing planned to come out around the corner, as he is again on social media threatening to drop if Playboi Carti does not put out something on December 11th, which is a few days from now, which is going to be a Friday where everybody else is releasing stuff. I don't know if he already has something planned to come out that day. Like, is he just going to totally put off releasing it and just not put it out if Cardi does in fact drop, and that'll sort of be the end of it? Mission accomplished? I really have no clue at this point. I know I've talked a lot about this situation before I've gotten to actually reviewing the track, but there's just a lot to, I guess, assess, because this is a really strange frickin' situation. Now, as I said, we will be getting into Mario's new single over here. Before I do that, let me give a quick shout out to our sponsor in this video, the good people over at Ridge. They make these awesome, nifty, minimalist, metal-plated wallets that fit nicely in your front pocket. Replace that disgusting, old, bulky leather wallet that you have in your pocket today using that link down below. Promo code MELON gets you 10% off as well. Let's do it. Mario Judah. Yeah, ba-bam. Oh my God. Like, he nailed it. He just nailed it. That's literally all I could say about this. He just nailed it. It even sounds like a Pierre beat, that glitchy 8-bit synth line that does change up in a few subtle ways across the track. I cannot get enough of it. It just does not get old. It does not get stale. It just shimmers. It's so bright and fun and quirky and a little surreal as well. I just absolutely love that freaking loop. I love that synth line. And then when it comes to the vocals, like Mario, just, in my opinion, kind of dead ringer. You know, he just really kind of nailed Cardi's style, from the baby voice to the flow. And I would say in some respects, he's even a little edgier with it. You know, there are some points where he's like really straining. It's almost like a Playboy Cardi scream, especially in the second half where he's like really contorting his voice pretty aggressively. It's actually a banger. It's actually a fucking banger. And you could play this in a playlist of like random Cardi songs and people would absolutely fuck with it and maybe not even notice like a radical change or anything like that. If Playboy Cardi's new record isn't at least this good, it's gonna suck ass. You know, like comparatively, it'll be disappointing. Like, you know, his latest single that he dropped a while ago was already bad. That was a bad single. I'm still like, you know, hands folded, praying that the new Cardi record drops and it's great. I still hope it's great. Fingers are still crossed in that regard. But I don't know. I think it certainly says something for someone like Mario Judah to be coming in here and just basically bodying you on your sound. It's not a great look, and it can't be a great feeling either. He's really like, you know, nailed the sound. And as far as I'm concerned, if Whole Lot of Red does not drop, Mario Judah can continue dropping Cardi songs. For all I care. But let me know what you guys think of this track. Do you love it? Do you hate it? Why? What do you think I should review next? Over here next to my head is another video that you can check out. Hit that up or the link to subscribe to the channel. Anthony Fantano, Mario Judah, forever.